Hello, how are you doing? Welcome back to some more Hogwarts Legacy. This is another part of our playthrough. Today, we are going to head up to Beast class and Transfiguration class and get ourselves some new spells and continue some of the story. So if you're enjoying, leave a like and, of course, subscribe for plenty more Hogwarts content.
Handy resource indeed, your field
So,
guide.
Beasts class, we'll have to wait here till the next day, but should be able to attend. Hang on. Let's try that again. There we go.
I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
There we go.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead.
Where's Bombarda there?
On the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Very good. So do we have any other assignments? I don't think so. Right, let's head to Transfiguration then. Surely gotta go back into the building. Yeah. Nice. Okay, over this way. Let's keep going.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Okay, here we go.
Beautifully done.
Nice.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Not at all. I was, merely interested in learning more about the Aura program. I saw Professor Sharp's Aura badge and was intrigued.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Okay, very good. We'll try out our new charm.
What we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Yeah, I'm sorry that the audio's got a bit funny. Is it here? Yeah, everything is on full, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. I'll just quickly reset the game and see where we're at. Okay, game reset. Let's see what we can do. So what's our quests now? So we've got In the Shadow of Mine. Speak with Amit. Mum's the Word. Dragon Debrief. Right, well, we did that in a previous episode, but I did have to go back in the save to fix the quest glitch last time, so I'll do that off camera and we can do Mum's the Word. Let's head up.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Okay. Right, let's head to Amit. Go and talk to him about gobbledygook. I want to say Lodgok.
Where did you get your dragonhide glove?
Oh, how fun a slime! You must try it. Can't catch thieves!
Still up, apparently. There he is. You're not going to see much out here, mate.
Hello, Hogsmeade. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Okay.
Revelio.
Right. Let's head over to this mine. Is this where we've been before? It is. Awesome. Exploration has served us well. There's a Merlin trial here, actually.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Trying to work out what type of trial it is. Not sure. There's Lodgok, though.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metalworker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Hogsmeade. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
Okay, this looks cool.
I shall see you soon.
Yes, of course.
The door is looking at us.
Nice. Well,
So rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
let's try and keep quiet as much as we can.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio.
That looks like the correct way. Nice. Okay.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
One less human to worry about.
Revelio. Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Matter of time till Ranrock says no time. Watch your step round here.
We're being watched. By a door.
What's going on? You won't stop me. Easily diverted.
Hey, it's down.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio. Accio. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Diagon.
I'll be quiet.
Okay.
Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's keep going.
Let's take a look around, Hogsmeade. See if we can find any plans.
There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Okay, let's keep going.
Shut your little one there. You can't stop us.
Right, we need Bombarder.
Seems your eyes isn't all. Rather unwise coming back this way. Best the likes of me. But I protect wise to practice. Your spells are scared.
Oh dear.
I won't rest. It's rude. You call that spellcasting? You're weak, human. That is. Too slow. You almost had me. Stupid lucky. I shall avenge your death.
Okay, he's down as well.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Descendo!
Bombarder! Not quite. Childish.
Oh, this really is too much.
Very good.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
When's that open?
Revelio.
Aha. Let's keep going then.
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Lumos.
Lumos!
Okay. Let's keep going. This room looks like it'll be busy.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Wow, that was close.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Very good. Right. Let's have a look at what we've got. Do we have another boiler?
Revelio.
Oops. Well, it's certainly not round this way, is it?
Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found.
We need to get out of here now. I'm assuming we can't fast travel. No.
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps. Back here.
Okay, here we go.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Must be this way. Ah. I'll go that way.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
How do we get the lift back though? Ah, here it is. That's taking us down. Go down, do we? No. Okay, this is where we started, I suppose. Is that the idea? Yeah. Out we go. Who's that? Oh, it's Amit.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Poor guy.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Well, well, well. Good old Lodgok. But what a view. Look at that. I think the school's over there somewhere, yeah? Right. So what do we want to do now? Shadow of the Mine. Yeah, should we head to Upper Hogsfield and do that? Okay, here we go.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented...
Wonder who lives here.
Alright, let's just save the game quickly.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I suppose should we go and talk to Sebastian first? Because he'll be waiting there now, won't he?
Revelio.
Looks rather dark in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Okay.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Let's see what's in there.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio.
Oh dear.
Defender. Accio.
Come on. Bombard it.
Levio. Descendo. Glacier. Confringo. Levio.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo.
Bombarda. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Defender.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Confringo.
We've read the world, all this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Confringo.
Gear slots are full. It's ridiculous. Right, let's keep going then. It's obviously the wrong way.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones.
Confringo.
Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
Depulso.
Okay.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Revelio.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That was creepy.
Accio. Defender. Accio. Confringo. Depulso. Accio.
The world is another spider. I could sleep better tonight.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Confringo.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way
Accio.
through.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Confringo!
Okay.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio!
Lumos.
I need to find a safe way across.
Confringo! Lumos. Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Is it up here?
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
No, there must be another way.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
I'm not sure now.
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
I have no idea. Ah, right, I now see.
Accio!
I now
Wingardium
see,
Leviosa!
yeah. I think.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Rickety Bone Bridge complete.
Let's keep going then.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
We've done it.
Confringo.
No.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Right, was there anything else up here?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I'm so confused.
Accio. Revelio.
I'm not sure what that achieved.
Accio. Defender. Revelio.
Aha.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
So we need one more body.
Revelio.
I mean, I don't think we can pull those over, can we?
Accio. Revelio.
It just gets us back in here. We must be missing something.
Accio.
So after a little while of trial and error, I think I've finally worked it out.
Revelio.
seems like we had some sort of glitch, annoyingly. So the bones didn't actually spawn, but we sorted it now. We can head through.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Okay.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Should we learn it?
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Should we try and use an unforgivable? Nice.
Confringo!
It mustn't be that way.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols. That worked. Keep going.
Accio.
Oh god.
Accio.
Confringo!
Accio. Leviosa.
Okay. So everything? Or do we need one more?
Revelio.
Aha.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Oh my god, what the hell's that?
Springo. There we go. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Springo. Springo.
Nice.
Defender. Confringo. Defender. Ontario.
For a moment there, I thought that would never end.
That was tough. Got them though.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
Okay.
I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Who's that? Is that ominous?
Ominous? Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
I don't think we want to go that way.
Well, What happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
No, this.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He
That's
just
not the way we want to
doesn't
go.
understand. And I did want to worry him all over again.
Not far away now. Can I get out? There we go.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Okay, let's head down.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Oh dear, what's happened here?
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
What an unfortunate attack! That was meant for me. I'm afraid of heights! Easily diverted. There we go. Rather unwise coming back in. Get it. You can't stop us.
Hang on, right, let's get our spells sorted out.
I've been fighting Pity, not quite. You're so very
You'll not win here. That was free. They'll make it. Glitches. Stop provoking. Defender. Bombarder. Get away. That was
Oh, I'm dead, I think.
We have to fight.
Oh, wow. Oh dear, that was bad. Let's try again.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke. Over there, by the Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
not quite. Ha! When are you going to give up?
I wonder if we can do some disillusionment.
You are postponed.
No.
There's nowhere to go, Defender.
For me?
Protect
Diagon!
I'm closing in!
You'll not win here. Bombarder! Got them! Double. We'll make them retreat. Confringo!
This is impossible!
Bombarder!
Nearly there with this guy. Come on.
Make them retreat. Leviosa! Confringo!
Sebastian! Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
Expose handling it!
Protego! Leviosa! Defendo!
Woof.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Okay.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Can we go and see Anne? Okay, fair enough. Right, that's where we'll leave it for today. If you have enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more Hogwarts content. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.